From Black Friday through to Cyber Monday, you can sign up to The Athletic for £1 per month for 12 months. See the link in the description to sign up now. Now into his 5th season at Manchester United after his record transfer, Paul Pogba is still not playing at his best for the club who was so keen to construct a squad around him. Didier Deschamps, who guided France to the 2018 World Cup win with Pogba a key part of the team, recognised the midfielder's predicament. He's in a situation with his club where he cannot be happy, neither with his playing time nor with his positioning. So, where could Pogba go to find a situation that works for him? Well, Pogba's two great assets are his long passing and his ability to make surging runs from deep. He possesses great vision and the technical ability to execute long passes, either high or driven low along the ground, that spread the play and add verticality to his team's attacks. This is of course allied to his understanding of when to make his runs forward. He can carry the ball past players with a mix of force and skill, but is perhaps better suited to passing and then pushing up to get on the end of any return. His height and speed make him a dangerous late arrival in the box, naturally drawing defenders and providing a goal-scoring threat. Now, while Pogba is not as natural at defending as some deep-lying midfielders, he's certainly not incompetent. The issue is more that too much defensive onus thwarts his game and can prevent him from excelling at what he does best in more advanced positions. Pogba's preference for playing on the left side of a midfield three has been well publicised, not least by the player himself. Systems that get the best from him tend to afford a greater degree of midfield protection or have wing-backs that can tuck inside and cover for his runs. This was the setup in which he flourished at Juventus, with Pirlo, a deep playmaker, behind him, who could be responsible for collecting the ball from deep, an energetic defensive presence in Arturo Vidal alongside him, and wing-backs to cover him. Manchester United's issues arise from Bruno Fernandes being undroppable. This requires Solskjaer to play with a 10, so United must therefore either use a diamond or a double pivot. The diamond has flaws because the fullbacks are not ideally suited to it and it can leave them open in wide areas, while the double pivot means Pogba ends up deeper and either having to stay back, or if he moves up, overburdening his colleague in the pivot. It's less a problem with Pogba himself and more with the balance of the squad. So, where might he do better? Well, for financial reasons, only a few teams are in the running. And it's also inconceivable that United would sell him to another Premier League team. Bayern Munich, who have the money and are a superb team, are wedded to the 4-2-3-1 at the moment, with Thomas Müller's role in the 10 position integral to the side, so that rules them out. And that leaves of course only a handful of clubs, all European superpowers, for whom the acquisition of Pogba could enhance their squad and their commercial pull. Two who are not currently the right fit for Pogba but could easily adapt are Barcelona and Juventus. Juve are still feeling their way to a consistent system under Andrea Pirlo, who of course knows Pogba from their playing days together. Pirlo's 3-4-3 or 3-5-2, used in 4 games this season, looks ready-made for Pogba, who could play on the left side of the midfield 2 or 3 with the solidity of a back 3 behind and wing-backs to assist. Pirlo also wants his players to find vertical third-man passes to a player in space. If this were Pogba, he could then turn and carry or find another pass before continuing his run. Barcelona would require more adaptation, as Ronald Koeman currently has them using a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. But a 4-3-3 is the natural Barcelona shape and becomes more likely should Xabi return. The squad is slightly more quick and physical than, for example, Pep Guardiola's best teams, with Frenkie de Jong adding drive and ball carrying from midfield. He and Pogba could work very well together alongside a busy ball-winning type of player, with de Jong dropping deep to link midfield and defence and Pogba pushing up, but this would be more of a stretch. Real Madrid definitely already works. They set up mostly in a 4-3-3, and with Casemiro the anchor, the left-sided central midfielder is expected to get forwards and support attacks involving the left winger Eden Hazard, with Karim Benzema moving across too. In fact, Federico Valverde, who is playing in this position at the moment, has exactly the sort of forward movement and range of passing that Pogba would bring. Any move would make tactical as well as commercial sense, and with Luka Modric now 35 and Toni Kroos 30, securing a potentially elite midfield replacement who's only 27 would make a lot of sense. And of course lastly, there's Paris Saint-Germain. Again, they mostly use a 4-3-3, but with a relatively workman-like midfield. Leandro Paredes is the deep playmaker in the 6th position. flanked by Idrissa Gueye and Ander Herrera, who are first and foremost pressers and ball winners. PSG like to create a 2-3-5 shape in attack, with width coming from the wing-backs. But it is possible to thwart this with a mirroring 5-3-2 shape, and if Neymar and Mbappe are shackled well, PSG can struggle. Pogba, with his midfield presence and tendency to attract defenders, would offer a dynamic that PSG occasionally miss. They also have the funds and global appeal to make a transfer realistic. Pogba can of course stay at United and hope that the system changes, but with Fernandes so key and Donny van de Beek joining the squad, an exit next summer does seem possible. While few clubs can afford him, which limits his options, Juventus and Real Madrid are both very plausible, while PSG offers an intriguing alternative that ticks all of the boxes. From Black Friday through to Cyber Monday, you can get The Athletic for just £1 per month for 12 months. Yes, that's right, £1 per month for 12 months. Exclusive access to dedicated Premier League team journalists, plus all of your favourites, including David Ornstein, Ollie Kay, Daniel Taylor and Amy Lawrence, not to mention 10 other sports, a host of podcasts and some of the world's best sports journalists. The Athletic is truly the place to be, and you can now join with definitely the best deal of the year. £1 per month for 12 months. Visit the link in the description to join up now, just with the best deal of the year. theathletic.com/Tifo Football.